If you guys asked me 6 months ago if I was gonna be doing a video like this, I would have completely laughed at you. So right now, I'm about to show you what's going on, everybody. This video is going to give a lot of clarity to myself and hopefully a lot of you out there. I am in the Nomadic Custom Shop all by myself. Yay! They're running errands, they're doing a whole bunch of other things towards the end of the workday, so they all left. This particular video is going to actually take a few days because I kind of want to show you everything of what's going on and where I'm going and what's going on, blah 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 blah. I don't know why I'm standing at this van, but I did a video of this van recently. We are going to do a progress series of a professional builder, Nomadic Customs, of this entire build. Very excited to see how this works out. They've got the 12-volt air conditioning unit by Cruise and Comfort, which, by the way, I do want to say I got a lot of comments, and Chris from Cruise and Comfort was a little worried that I said that it was too loud on the outside. I never said it was too loud. It does make noise, but it's not loud at all. Apparently it's like 7,500 to 8,000 BTUs. Whatever. Anyways, this is going to have that air conditioner. It's going to have full-on shower. Radiant floor heating is already in. That van is going to be crazy. It's going to get a lift on it. It's gonna have tires. It's gonna be crazy. What the heck has been going on in my life? Why haven't I given you guys updates on just everything that's going on? All right, we're gonna get real with you. Put the camera down so I could have a nice, intimate conversation with you guys. I'm wearing my Kombucha Town t-shirt. By the way, if you guys want 15% off Kombucha Town, go check them out. Link is in the description below. I actually really love their kombucha. It's really good. Makes my stomach feel good too. Why haven't I done more with the land? How is my land search going? What is happening? Where am I living? What is going on? So let's just start from the beginning as quick as possible. A couple months ago, I decided I was going to sell my van. More like 3 months ago, I decided I was going to sell my van. Did a little bit of work to it, put it up for sale, and it sold rather quickly. Could not have been happier with that. The reason for me selling was I was going to settle roots down in the city of Portland. I love Portland. It was between a few different cities: Portland, Denver, Las Vegas, which I used to live in a long time ago. San Diego was on that list, a couple other cities. But anyways, I wanted to settle roots down into a city. I wanted to use that as a jumping point to pursue the comedy that I actually stepped away from years ago, to focus predominantly on YouTube. And I want to get back on stage as well as continuing to bring content about van life and tiny living, everything else that I'm doing, right? How did the land search go? Not good. Actually, the land search went great. It's what I found out after the fact. I went and looked at a whole bunch of land. I even did videos on this. I love the land that I saw. I love the area that I saw land in. When you start to do your due diligence, which is obviously required, check out water and the plumbing and just the electrical and how to get it from roadway to house, etc. Ran into a massive roadblock there. I was expecting to pay for site work. Obviously, I was not expecting to pay what I got quoted. I found a couple pieces of land in the area that I was looking in, and they ranged between 60 to 100,000. Some of them were more drastic slopes than others. You know, when you're getting land in like hilly areas, you're expected to have slopes. If I wanted a flat piece of land, you're looking at a $250,000 in a decent area. The thought was just to get this land, do a lot of site work. And what I mean by site work is you're going to be clearing trees, brush, whatever, and then you're going to be doing like foundations or footings or pylons. You're going to be putting that there so you can actually put a container onto that. Or if you weren't doing a container, you could actually just build a stick and brick house that way, right? When I went to go look at this land, by the way, land loans are different. Typically only do upwards of 10 years. It's not a traditional mortgage. With that being said, they only have you can't, as like a first home-time buyer, which is what I would be, only do 20% no matter what. Highest end I was looking at was $100,000 per piece of land. That is $20,000 right out of my pocket just to own the land. Great, that's not so bad. You know, I can manage that. Then you start to get quotes on site work. You go into zoning and other requirements done. So to have a driveway, you need at least 20 feet of a driveway before you can even start a garage area or a carport. You need 20 feet of just random pavement. And then if you're on a slope, you got to deal with that and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, long story short, what I kind of got quoted for on one piece of property that was $65,000, I got a quote for 346,000 to just get it ready to put a container on it. One container, not stacked, that I wanted to do. Just one container, over $300,000. Yeah, I don't have that. Okay, so some of you might be thinking, well, you could do a construction loan. Okay, looked into construction loans. I would be the owner builder of said property, right? Construction loans, they use them in a way of like staggering the payments to me as a loan. They don't even give you money until the site is ready with something on it, your first check, which is weird. And I don't know how they do that. But anyways, that's what I was told through banks. Oh well. Then I had to make the hard and fast decision. That was one property. The other property was a little bit cheaper, but it was still near the $300,000 mark. And that was a little bit less of a slope and not as much clearing. Still a huge pain. I still wanted to settle roots down. I still wanted to be here in Portland. I want to set up shop here for everything else I want to do. Why not still sell the van, down the road build another, which I was thinking it was going to be 2021. I then was like, all right, I'm going to buy, because I wanted to build equity. So I was like, I'm going to buy a condo, a tiny condo in a very desirable area of downtown Portland, because figured I could have a beautiful city life is great. And then I can venture out and do adventures in the rigs that I'm thinking about, which I'll get to. Well, I started that process. I actually was looking at condos. I think I looked at 7 or 8. I didn't show anybody of those, but I just started that process. I looked at a whole bunch. I talked to a mortgage broker. He checked in with banks and all that other good jazz. Banks do not like self-employment, which is what I am. True story. They actually really do not trust self-employed people. So this is where I get pissed off, because this is a system that is extremely broken. Everybody knows this and apparently didn't tell me, because I started telling some people this and they were like, yeah, dude, that's how it works. And I was like, oh crap. They want 2 years of tax returns of self-employment. Okay, my 2 years of tax returns of self-employment aren't that great. And I also had a mix of a W-2 in there, because I actually did work jobs. I worked a W-2 job in 2019 for 4 months. And then I had to do a profit and loss statement, which looks great on paper, but you can almost make up anything on a profit and loss. So I then proved it with bank statements and other good jazz and pay stubs. Here is the problem. They do not like self-employment. They don't trust you. It's an unsecured job, right? They were willing to loan me the amount that I wanted. However, what they weren't willing to do is give me the first home-time buyer percentage down, which is about 3.5%. I was even willing to go to 5% down. They said, no, we want 20%. That eats into like 70% of my savings. And I wasn't willing to drop most of my savings on a down payment on a mortgage, because I like to prepare for rainy days. By the way, at the end of all this, I did say to my mortgage broker, I said, listen, let's just say that I was a W-2 employee and I make the same exact amount that I make as a 1099 or self-employed employee, same exact. And I said, I only had that job for 3 months. Do I get a loan? And he said, with no hesitation, absolutely, I would get a loan. I got angry with, because right now in the situation we are in, I have more of a secured income than a W-2 employee right now, which sucks. Banks are giving W-2 employees that don't have security loans with the people that are self-employed, have not asked for any. By the way, I didn't get any government assistance of any type recently with everything going on. 2 reasons. I could have applied and I could have got it. I know that for a fact. I actually almost went through the process. I stopped right at the end. Well, I would have signed a document. It would have given me a weekly, stipend or whatever. And I stopped. Why did I not take that extra money? A couple different reasons. I think there's a lot more people out there that need that money more than I do. So I wasn't going to take that from them. But it's the government. They give everybody money. No, I didn't want to do that. I make a living doing what I'm doing. I'm not about to take that away from people that are actually really hurting in this situation right now. And it's not fun. That's where my head went. Okay, now that all of that is done, I now decided to not put that 20% down, not get a condo at this moment. The condo is going to have to wait maybe till a year. And then the container home is probably about 3 to 5 years out. So I haven't stopped either one of those. Okay, so what am I doing now? I mentioned this on my live stream on Wednesday. I'm recording this first part on Thursday, and then you guys will see what I'm talking about later on. I decided to settle down and get an apartment. It's also steps away from my new shop. So I'm setting up a shop. I have an apartment, and what am I going to be doing at said shop? I'm going to be doing a lot of epoxy lagoon tables, as well as any type of other epoxy coffee tables or anything of that nature. Other epoxy work, like cutting boards, also any type of those type of customization type things. All that will be available on my website, jarrodtocci.com. Go check it out. Eventually, that'll be up in like September, by the way, if you guys are watching this before September of 2020. I got this apartment. However, I've been traveling in a van, or 2 vans, over the last 3 to 3.5 years, maybe a little bit longer. I don't know. It's been a while. I realized that I have nothing. I don't have anything. I don't have furniture. I don't have a TV. I have nothing. So I went to 3 places today. I went to IKEA, which crap, you guys don't have anything right now. With everything going on, you guys just don't have anything, which really sucks. I still don't have a bed and I don't have a sofa, but I'm working on that. Anyways, I went to IKEA, got some stuff. Target, bought a whole bunch of like things that I need for the apartment, which is weird. Then I went to Office Depot to get a desk. I don't know if I said this earlier. What I'm gonna be doing at this said shop, on top of all that epoxy stuff, is I'm building another van. And then I have another rig that's not a van, and I'll save that. The other van isn't going to happen until later on in the end of 2020. Probably gonna start around October, November. I'm gonna spend the winter building it. I'm not gonna start it right away, but it is going to happen. I gotta get all my ducks in a row kind of a situation. And then the other rig is, again, it's not a van, but you guys will see it. That's already been started, but I think I'm picking up the actual vehicle in like 2 weeks. You guys will see that. And by the way, if you guys see all the vans behind me, Nomadic Customs, what up? I'll end the video with me in the new apartment, the new shop space. I don't move in until September 1st. You guys won't be able to see that until that happens. But again, what is coming soon is this new vehicle, which is really exciting for me, and you guys will get to see that. I'm really, really excited about it. Again, go to jarrodtocci.com, like and subscribe. You know, that's always helpful and nice and great. Thank you. My podcast is going back up. I'm doing it with my youngest brother, Steven. I got 3 brothers actually, but I'm doing it with my youngest brother, Steven. It's still going to be called Who's This Effing Guy? It's my other channel, and it's revamping my comedy. I'm actually going to a show tonight. I'm not performing, but my friend is, so I'm going there tonight. You guys, there's a lot happening. Bear with me while the craziness calms down. Figured I'd give you guys all these updates. Was that good? I think it was pretty good. If you guys asked me 6 months ago if I was gonna be doing a video like this, I would have completely laughed at you. So right now, I'm about to show you, I guess, my new digs, temporarily, situation. Let's take a walk around the apartment real quick and kind of show you what's going on. So here we go. So this right here is gonna be my bathroom, obviously. And what's really cool is I have a washer and dryer in unit, yay! A shower. How nice is it to have a shower, a big shower. The amenities we have when we go out of van life. Good stuff. All the appliances are brand new. I have a dishwasher. What? You know, it's a very simple studio. I didn't really need all that much. Closet here, closet over there, and here's my mess. You guys ready for this? There's my mess. I literally moved in everything yesterday. I started building that over there. 65-inch TV. I have no idea why I went 65 inches, but they were having a massive deal on it, so it's nice to have a big old TV. Let me turn some lights on for you guys. Right now, temporarily, that is a twin mattress that is a little embarrassed about because it's small, but it gets the job done. I slept in here last night for the first time. I have officially been in this apartment for 24 hours. Well, I got the keys yesterday. I really wasn't even in here yesterday. I'm putting this desk together because a lot of my work is digital work. I'm on the street, which I'm okay with road noise because, you know, I lived in a van. I can deal with road noise. I didn't have like furniture or something to put into an apartment, so I got rid of it years ago. And I'm like, holy crap, I gotta go out and buy all this stuff now. So I have to go out and buy a bed, which I'm thinking I'm gonna do a Murphy. I don't know why, I love the Murphy bed. A Murphy bed there. I've just bought a couch that will be coming in a couple weeks. I got a dining room table from IKEA. I got those little cube things from IKEA as well. So I have to do all of this. I have to furnish it. I'm gonna make it look all pretty, and this isn't really my style. I'm not like the biggest fan of like modern contemporary. I don't even know if that's modern contemporary. It's really not my style. I'm more of like a rustic feel to it. I gotta get back to work. Guys, I just wanted to show you the new apartment, why I'm in an apartment. I've got some really cool videos coming up in regards to like, you know, van life stuff. I just put out a tour with Jason's new rig. Mark's got a bunch of rigs coming up. I've got some travel plans, like adventure trips coming up. that I'm gonna be headed up into Washington with one of my new rigs. So there's obviously a lot happening, and I'm very excited. I'm gonna be doing a lot of videos on like the whys and the hows more than ever. Because I've lived that lifestyle for 3.5 years and I plan on to continue doing it. Guys, enough out of that. Podcast is coming back, so check that out. Also check out jarrodtocci.com. I'm out, I am done. See you later.